Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Rupan the third, part 4, episode number 20 and 21 reaction. Okay, the previous two episodes, it was really good. I loved it, especially episode number 19. 18 was also really good. 18 we kind of gather all the main characters in this show, and all of the main characters, Leonardo da Vinci calls them by just painting their picture in front of their hideouts and all that. And they were like they kind of recreated the Last Supper, and it's like said like this is the first supper. And all Lupin and everyone was there sitting down, and Lupin actually little by little kind of deciphered the whole like the what can you say, like the whole mystery surrounding the dream of Paris. And turns out it was actually what they actually did is from every person's, like using the technology that Wataru made, in every person's mind and subconscious, they have like a vision, like a structure, and like the way they look at Leonardo da Vinci. And what they did is from the normal people, from every person's subconscious, they took it from the from the dreams and the memories, and constructed an actual Leonardo da Vinci, and put the consciousness of Leonardo da Vinci in a clone. And that's what they did. That was like the biggest secret of Leonardo da Vinci, how he here. And obviously he ran away, we know that, he broke out of there, and now he's doing all of this. So the police, the police chief was obviously not happy with that. I forgot his name, Percival, I think. Yeah, Percival. He was not happy with that, and tried to attack them, but obviously everyone ran away. Da Vinci also just bails out. Lupin follows him, and we get to know Leonardo da Vinci's goal is to actually reconstruct the whole world. And if it means that he needs to destroy the current world to make the new world, he'll do that, some type of a thing like that. So yeah, that was like the main goal of him. And obviously the next episode we get more of Nyx. And I guess the episode number 19 was the end of Nyx's whole thing, because now he is free of the organization. And not only that, he can stay with his family, and I doubt he'll come back to these type of these all the situations that involve MI6 or these things. I doubt he's going to come back, because his family is important to him, and if he tries to come back into this, he's again going to involve his family. I don't know. I actually think that from here onwards we probably will see Nyx, but he won't get involved in stuff. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to go, or who knows, maybe I'm wrong. But either way, it was like the story, the episode was about the dragon's tale, I think. Yeah, that was the name. And it consisted of like a lot of the secret information of a lot of criminals, this and that. And it had such security in it that they had to bring it back. If the security protocol is breached, automatically missiles will be launched at the location. And not only that, after the missiles go off, a lot of people will come in, like a lot of trained MI6 agents, and they're going to like sweep the whole place down and kill everyone and anything that's alive over there. That's like the whole thing. And a guy kind of messes with it. He obviously he gets killed by the end, and Nyx also gets mixed up in this. Rupan was there as well, but by the end of it, Rupan kind of made everything okay. And the final confrontation, Nyx versus Percival. Nyx just beats up Percival because he didn't keep his promise of not involving his family, decided tried to kill his family. So yeah, he gave him a good beating. And after that, Leonardo da Vinci comes in, and he's like, yeah, go back, go back to your family, I'll handle this. And he actually gives Percival an opportunity: either shoot me or leave. He sabotaged the gun, so when he tried to shoot him, his gun blasted off on his face. So there you go. End of Percival. Nyx, I'm pretty sure he won't come in these kind of situations after this, because he doesn't want to involve his family. I don't know, we'll see. And obviously Leonardo da Vinci has some plan, and I'm guessing we're going to see what it is. So yeah, let us begin. This is episode number 20. So yeah, I'll be putting the subtitles on the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. All right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go for a walk. Hmm. Okay. what is this? Yeah. Oh, 5 million euro. Ah. Oh. Damn. Hey! This is Rupan. I'm pretty sure it is. Oh my god. Imagine paying for your car and you see your car just drive off on its own. Oh boy. Wait, what was that? Okay, well. Okay, so we probably gonna get Leonardo da Vinci in this episode. Maybe the next one. I think this season has 26 episodes, so that means this is 20th. So 6 more episodes. No, yeah, 6 more episodes. All right. Okay. To hear you sing again. Ah. Oh boy, Fujiko. Fujiko, I'm guessing Fujiko asked him to. Yeah, Fujiko asked him to steal it. Yeah. Yep. Zenigata's here. Zenigata's pretty calm now, I can see. Usually he just keeps screaming. Hey! Oh no. Um. Oh my god. Okay. Oh no, I feel like. Oh my god, I feel like the whole place is gonna blow up or something. That guy's doing something with the lighter, and I feel like this car is faulty. Oh! It's probably Jigen and. Oh, ah, oh my god. My god, this is just. This is a complicated situation. Martin. Wait, what? Hmm. Oh, okay. Must be something up with the car. No, maybe he has some memories or something. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's not okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's probably some kind of a connection with this guy and the singer. Oh, wait, is this the what's her name? The singer? Who's going back the week? Wait, what? Why? Ah! He just wanted a light. Yeah, what's happening? Hmm. Is he waiting for something? Oh, it's basically malfunctioning. Oh no. Well, okay. Bad driver. Is this the guy she said she was going to meet? Yeah, she said like I'm. No, wait, this is a manager. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Jam. Oh boy. So what happened to her? I'm guessing she. Yep. It's getting like, it's like getting a lot of coverage and exposure. Boy. Okay, so she's like in what do you call it, a vegetative state or something like that. Like in a, like she's like, she can hear and understand everything happening, but she cannot. I'm guessing it's both their picture, or only her picture. Oh, Fujiko's here. Negotiator. Wait, so why did she ask Rupan to steal it? Like, okay. Oh boy, there's something going on. That guy, that broker guy. I feel like that's someone in disguise or something. It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. Okay, so Fujiko's doing something. Like, it's part of the plan. Oh. Wow, that's interesting. So did the broker put them? Yeah. Oh my god. Broker was part of this. Yeah. That I won't sell it. Hmm. Yeah. Negotiate. Oh. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So this is a broker. Oh wait. Who? Ah. Senigata. Well, he introduced it. Ah. Well, that's well, yeah. Well, there you go. Okay, this. Hmm. Oh boy. Oh boy. He doesn't know. Oh, maybe this is going to save him. This is going to save him. The car actually malfunctioning is going to save him, I feel like. God damn. Oh my god. This is just. Hmm. Okay. The car also probably wants to go back to. Yeah. Hey. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I was going to say maybe listening to the car is going to wake her up or something. Well, is he going to sing the song? I feel like he's going to sing the song. Like Rupan was humming the song, so. Ah, there you go. I knew it. What? Is there like a. Oh, okay. Wow. Hmm. Wow. All these things. Oh, hey, it stopped. Oh no. Hmm. The car is also so old, you know. Is she gonna wake up? Yes. Huh. No. Oh my god. Oh, well, yeah, the car is. Ugh. Hmm. That's why he was driving around. Yeah, she's gonna leave you. Hmm. The directions were probably written behind that the little note that he found, and Lupin realized that, oh, this is where the car wants to go, and I'm guessing that's why he was kind of driving it around, even after realizing that the whole plan has failed, and he just drove around trying to find the place where this is going to stop, because it was like, the car was getting a lot like faulty and everything, like it's not working properly. So she realized that the car probably is at the end of its time, but it's still keeping on going, because there's probably a destination that the car wants to go. And when he found the note, I'm guessing, where it was probably written where they went all the time, Rupan realized, oh, so this is where the car wants to go. So he decided to go in that place. And as soon as he reached the place, the car stopped. And so did the, what's her name? Nora. Nora also lost her life at that moment after getting to hear the car for the final time. Wow. Okay, that's the end. Now, like I said, this episode was really good, and it had like a, what can I say? The whole thing, if you actually realize what was happening, is basically, what can I say? Nora was holding on to her life even then, because she wanted the something, like, like, like they said, the car is like their own child. So she wanted something, like, some kind of a thing for the car, like, like for the car to actually rest in peace or something like that she wanted. That's why she herself was probably clinging on to her life without giving up, because she wanted like a good end for the car. And so the car was alive, the car was wanted to go to that place, the final, the destination that they always went to, and that's where it wanted to like spend it last time. So that's why it was still going on and on, even though it was almost like, breaking down. Rupan probably thought like, oh, it's something like this, and realized that. And that's why after finding that note or whatever it was written, or I'm guessing it was the picture, he saw the picture and realized what it was, and decided to go there to give the car like like a proper ending. And when it went there, the car was content and it stopped, like, lost his life. And this was being, like, like transmitted over the walkie talkie thing. So obviously, uh the manager and Nora, both of them were listening, because like the manager said, Nora, she could hear what's happening, she understands what's happening. It's just that she's like in a coma kind of a state. So she was understanding what was happening, she was also listening to it. So when the car went to the final place and, like, like spent its last moment of time and stopped working, Nora also probably got relieved. And she was also clinging on to her life up until now, because she wanted this, like, a good ending for the car. And now that that's over, the car is happy, it has spent its last moments in the place where it liked. Nora also was able to, like, loosen her grip on clinging on to her life, because her wish has come true. And that's why she also breathed her last at that moment. I'm guessing it was something like that, if you look at it in that type of perspective. Yeah. Okay. And in the end, like, she kind of was like made the final effort to grab the manager's hand, and that's where her life ended. Damn, I was I was like, I was like eight, like 60 to 70% sure that after this Nora is going to wake up and like, they'll go back to their happy life. But yeah, this was also another way it could have ended, which I should have seen it happening. But I don't know why, but I thought that, oh, maybe after listening to the car she's going to wake up. Ugh. Right. So yeah, this episode was kind of a little bit of a different way it went. For example, it did not involve like, like it did involve stealing a car, but obviously it like the ending it went to was a little bit different. The whole story of this section was this episode was that these like, Lupin and his crew were tasked to stealing the car, and it was actually made like, so by the broker hired them so that if they steal the car, obviously it's Nora's car, so it in itself is quite expensive. Not only that, it also if Lupin buys it, and not buys, sorry, steals it and moves like, keeps moving with the car and gets more media coverage, its price is going to increase more and more and more. And that was what, like, he was trying to do, which was, I have to say, a solid plan. And the manager guy, he did say that if you take this off of my hand, you can do whatever the hell you want with it. So I guess he was not like, it is a fraud in a way if you think about it. I'm pretty sure he's going to get arrested after this, because however you look at it, even though the manager said that, oh, if you get this off my hands, you can do whatever you want with it, what he was doing here was like, tricking other people. He was like, committing a crime here by asking Lupin to steal it and then, like, make it as if it has been stolen, and that's how the price is going to increase. Of course, if this happened normally, if Lupin actually stole it and he was the manager, the broker was not in on this, it would have been fine, because he would have been also been a victim at that moment. And through a stroke of luck, maybe if he got the car back, the price would have increased because Lupin stole it and it's unscathed. So if it went like that, if this went in a natural way, he would have been fine. He would not be the like the instigator to this. So he probably wouldn't be arrested, nor he would have had faced any legal thing. He would have probably gotten, what can I say, if he got the car properly back, he would have probably been a lot more richer, because obviously then this price would increase. But the thing here is, he did this knowingly. He hired Lupin to do this, which is obviously a fraud, and you're tricking other people by doing this. So yeah, he's definitely at fault here. He's definitely going to get arrested and probably spend some time in jail, maybe like a hefty fine he'll have to give, all that. So yeah, so that's the whole thing with the broker. The broker obviously was like, in on this, and obviously Fujiko, Lupin, and all of them also knew what they were doing. Lupin was asked to just drive the car around the whole place, and the broker was in on this. So obviously the broker gave them the prerequisite condition that, oh, the nothing should happen to the car. The car should come out unharmed. And that's why Zenigata wasn't also able to do anything. He was just following him around, and like all the barricades and everything were just being opened because the car shouldn't be harmed at all. And Lupin knew that. Lupin was just having a nice time, just driving it around. The car was like kind of a little bit like giving problems a little bit now and then. But okay, Lupin has no problem. He's just driving it. Now one thing's interesting here, that Zenigata actually was able to figure out what was happening. He after a few moments of this happened, he found something odd by seeing Lupin just driving it around. So he went and grabbed the broker guy, and interrogated him to give up all the information, and he just told them, obviously. And that's how Zenigata knew what was happening. While all of this was happening, we get to see the manager guy, and we get to see his story with his wife, that is Nora, who was the famous singer. And we see how he's obviously hurting very much. Probably it's been probably like 3 to 4 years that his wife is like in that state, just like that. And like Fujiko said later on, like he's actually trying to get rid of all the memories, because as memory, like memories are good, it kind of makes you nostalgic and all that, but sometimes it also acts like a pretty painful thing, especially in these type of a situation. Like whenever he sees those things, he gets reminded of those back, back on those days, the memories of those days, which he cannot actually, he's not, he's hurting whenever he remembers those things. So he's actually like little by little getting rid of all the memories, and the car was like the biggest one of it. And that's why he was so desperately trying to get the car away from him, because whenever he looked at the car, he was hurting. And and obviously, like while all of this was happening, the media is covering this whole situation. Everyone's like, oh, Rupan the third has actually stolen the car, and he's actually moving around with the car, and like this and that. And this definitely was increasing the car's worth. And the manager was just, not manager, sorry, the broker was just acting as if, oh, like I'm the victim here, but obviously he's the one who kind of hired them. So yeah, and we get a few little flashbacks of Nora and the manager, of how they went to like a specific place, like in the bank of like a river during the sunset time. And they used to kind of hang around over there and all that. And he's just like, after remembering those times, for a moment he thought, you know what, let me call the broker and tell that, I don't want to sell the you know sell the car. Now, interesting thing here, the broker also anticipated this. He knew that if it took a lot of time, the manager might actually change his mind. So he told Fujiko to go and negotiate. Like as soon as he would try to call the broker, Fujiko would go and act as a negotiator, and would be like, oh, like let us negotiate, how much do you want to, like probably about selling the car, something like that. And that's why Fujiko just popped in out of nowhere. But the only thing that kind of went wrong in this whole plan is Zenigata actually figuring everything out, Zenigata capturing the broker and actually making him confess about everything, which definitely like the whole plan is just gone now. Like what can they even do? Like at this point, all they could do is just take the car themselves and sell it to some black market or something like that. That's all they could do, because the whole broker situation is just all gone. The broker won't be able to provide anything to them now. Like the whole business, like the thing that they made, the agreement that they made, is all just gone. So at this point, Fujiko was like, you know what, yeah, like the whole plan is just gone. So what we can do at this point is take the car with us and probably sell it to some black market at some high price. That's all that we could do. And I'm guessing that's the reason why Fujiko later on kind of went to Lupin and was like, where's the car? Because she was planning to probably sell it. But the car is like gone, like nothing you can do about it. Either way, like Fujiko like gets to know that from the the phone, that Zenigata has figured everything out and the police is here. So Fujiko runs away. She drops her walkie-talkie thing and goes away from here. The manager takes the walkie-talkie, and Fujiko, Rupan doesn't know that Fujiko doesn't have the thing with him. So Rupan was like, oh, like Fujiko, like I'm like here. What? No, what did he say? Like, oh, I'm going to do something or something like that. He says, and he drops the walkie-talkie back in the back seat. It falls and it automatically is activated, which lets the manager listen to the car again after such a long time. And obviously, while this was all happening, Zenigata tried to capture Rupan, but the car actually being a little bit of faulty, like that's why that kind of saved Rupan, because the car was kind of working weirdly, and he was probably supposed to go straight or probably supposed to go right or something, but he went left at a certain intersection. And Zenigata was actually waiting on like a particular one of the roads, but the car being like that, Rupan had to take the other road. So that basically saved them. Otherwise, Rupan would have been captured at that moment. Oh boy. And The manager's kind of listening to the car after so long time, and he's like, oh, that's nostalgic. And while all of this was happening, Rupan finds out the picture, and he probably realized what the destination they were trying to go. And Rupan, at this point, Rupan knows that the whole plan has failed. The broker is, like, being captured. And at this point, if Fujiko gets hand on the car, she would probably just sell it somewhere and like do something with it. So Rupan was like, you know what? At this point, let's just, like, make the car's wish come true, because he probably realized that the car wanted to go somewhere, and it was like, just desperately holding on to its life, because the car wanted to go somewhere. It's such a, like, like, what can I say, like such a wholesome like, episode, where it's also sad at the same time, where it basically shows how they were actually a family, like Nora, the manager, and the car. Just like the manager said that the car was like our child. And like, so just like that, just because of that, the car also wanted to go to the place that they always went to, and that's why it was like holding on to his life. And seeing, like, like, her, the car in that situation, the wife was Nora was also unable to, like, rest in peace, so she was also holding on to her life. And Rupan takes the car, goes to that place, and while they were, like, they were going, everything was kind of being sent through the walkie-talkie. And like, at this point, I really thought Nora was going to wake up and everything will be fine, but it worked out in a different way. And they were listening to it, and he was kind of, like, thinking about all this, like, past, like, situations. And that part was quite emotional, the whole thing of where he narrates all the memories that he has, of their time together. For example, the one when he said, like, oh, like, you did mischief, you're like, you did a lot of mischief with me, but whenever I, like, saw you laughing, I just forgave everything, like stuff like this he was saying. That was really, I have to say that that place was really well done, that section. It was a really well, you know made section of this episode. And we kind of get a little, I wouldn't say montage, but a little, like, section of the whole memories coming one after the other, how it happened, what it happened. We even say saw a little bit of a portion where both of them were old and they were going with the car. I'm guessing that was probably the last time they went with the car to the final place, and after that, the, like, Nora probably got, like, like, sick. And from there onwards, we also see how, like, the vase, the flower vase, the, like, flowers are changed, like, it's like drying up, new flowers are coming in, which shows the passage of time. And Nora was still, like, stuck in the, like, in the bed, couldn't move. And yeah. And in the end, like, we see that the car went to the place where it wanted to go to. And yeah, it's like, and it stopped. And like the manager said, like, what a caring child to give us one last drive before the end. And the walkie-talkie being there, and it actually, like, transmitting all the noises and the messages, kind of made them feel like, oh, this is like a drive we're having. All of them were together, you know and they went on a drive. And as soon as this happened, the car found the place where it wanted to stop or wanted to die. And as soon as that happened, Nora kind of, woke up a little bit for a moment, held his hand, then breathed her last. And yeah, and obviously Fujiko's mad. Fujiko's like, where the hell is the car? Rupan is like, I just lost it. And yeah, that's where it ended. That was good. That was a good episode. Okay, that was episode number 20. Yeah, episode number 20. Let us start with episode number 21. So yeah, I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Wait, kind of different. What the? Whoa, what is this place? Okay. Wait, is this like a Fujiko-centric episode? Wow. Oh, oh yeah, this is Japan. What? Up to the gods? Convenient brain. Whoa. You know what? I don't believe this lady at all. She did this multiple times before, where she acted as if she was kidnapped or in some pinch. But in the end, we get to see she was in on this whole situation, and she was part of the plan, and she just wanted to, I don't know, like, get something, and decided to trick Rupan with that. And half of the time, it kind of ends up completely backfiring on her. But yeah, this is a whole thing about the crying wolf, where you lie so many times, even if you're actually in trouble, no one would believe you. But this is Rupan we're talking about, so yeah, obviously he's going to help her out. But like I said, I don't trust this whole thing at all, unless and until I'm actually confirmed that she's really in trouble. Like, oh my god. Okay, so is this episode has does this episode has something to do with cats? Because we saw a cat at the beginning, and okay, let's see. Hmm. From Japan with love. Oh, so is Zupan going to go to Japan? Yeah. Well, wait. Nekomachi. Hmm. All right, there you go. It has something to do with cats. Okay, wait. Japan's Leonardo da Vinci. Okay. Who the? Why is he here? Wasn't he in? Oh, Lupin came here. I'm guessing that's why. I knew it. He just follows Zuban around throughout the world. Hmm. Is that really Rupan's notice? Iraga Genai. Oh my god, I feel like something's going on here. What the hell? Rupan doesn't write a letter like that. Where is the card with the thing on it? The logo? Karakuri wa karakuri na nakon. Don't touch it like that, please. Wait! Okay, you got me. I was not expecting that. I really was not expecting that. It didn't even cross my mind. Oh god. Wait, it was that easy to get the. Oh my god. Yo, calm down. The thing will break. I knew it. This is just. Wait, what the what? They made a bet? Wait, oh, so that was him. Oh my god, they made a bet. Wow. Yeah. Wait. Oh my god, who? Wait, then who's this? Wait, is this that guy we saw in the newspaper? What? the Akechi homeschools? Akechi. Yo, that was a fake. Oh my god. Wow. Wait, is this actually like a part of some other anime? Is this like a collab going on? Akechi? Wait a minute. Where have I seen these people? I feel like I've seen these people before. I need to check it out. These characters are awfully familiar. Yo, this chandelier hopefully doesn't break. Hey! Yo, your pants. Stop. This was a whole setup. Well, you're not wrong. Perfect bait. Oh my god. I don't know what. Are these characters actually based on some. Oh my god. Small fry? Yeah, I feel like you're gonna get awfully just. I feel like you're awfully underestimating these characters. I don't think you should do that. Because. Oh god. Who the? Oh, Goemon. Sorry, Jigen. Wait, why is he in Japan? Oh, he probably came with Lupin. Yeah. Where's Goemon? He's here to get Lupin back? Ah! Wait, Senigata? Oh my god. Yeah. His face. He's like, I'm not having this. Oh god. Nekomachi police station. Yeah? Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you're a fool. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, I feel like he's not going to. Hmm. He's not happy at all. He's like, what the hell? Oh my god. Well, he has nothing else. Is this like a deliberate? Is this like someone in disguise? Oh my god, it is. I feel like this is actual Zenigata. The one with them is Fujiko. The one who's transporting. Did they like team up or something? Oh my god, I feel like they're thinking that the whole Zenigata and Lupin thing was just all a ploy, and they have been just doing this whole cat and mouse. Yeah, I don't think so. Better hair, okay. Oh no. Wait, how? Was wait, wait, then how? Try to. No, wait. How is that possible? Oh no, I feel like this is Fujiko. Or maybe not, I don't know. What? This one is Fujiko. Oh my god, the one in the police car. I feel like this is such. Lupin is going to run away. This taking this. Oh my god, the one in the police car is Fujiko. You fool! Oh my. Yeah, I'm stupid. What is wrong with you? They use reverse psychology on them. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey. Wow. What? You're a detective. You're damaging public property? Oh my god, this guy's gonna get arrested by the end of it. Oh, Jigen is here. Yes. Well, nice. Where's Goemon? Oh, Goemon is in Rome. Yeah. Last resort. Okay, let's see what it is. Oh, just. Oh, wait, what? Are you even allowed to do this? Isn't this. Isn't this a crime? Eh? Oh, God. Oh, my. Okay. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh my God, it's gonna fall on the head. Well, oh, they made it a ramp. Made it into a ramp. His that was a wig. Well, your hair. Yo, you. Oh my God. Mm. Okay, what is it? Oh, Mount Fuji. Wait, her name Fujiko. I didn't realize now. Her name means like Fujiko, Fuji, and Ko means girl. Is that actually where her name is taken from? Fujiko? I think so. Wow. Okay, this was also a good episode. I liked it. Wait, this guy. I don't know why, but he's awfully familiar. Like, did he come in any previous Lupin episodes or something? Or is this the first time we are seeing him? Then why is he so familiar to me? I need to check out. Like his name as well, Akechi. Obviously, I think and his name is taken from Akechi Mitsuhide. But the character in itself seems very familiar. I need to check. Like for a moment, I actually thought this was like a collab or something going on with some other show or something like that. Like how Detective Conan had like like a collab with Lupin. I thought maybe it was something like that, but I don't think so. I think it's an actual character from this show. But then why is he so familiar? Is that it? Yep. Okay. First thing first, I need to check Akechi. Akechi Lupin. Hmm. Wait. What? Kosuke Holmes Akechi. That's his name. Kosuke Home Akechi. No, wait. Okay. I don't know why, but he feels so familiar. He's just in this episode. So he's an original character of this show. Oh god. Then why does he seem so? I'm guessing I'm probably mistaking him from some other characters in probably Detective Conan. I'm mistaking him from some other character in Detective Conan. Like there was probably like a character like this in Detective Conan. I've seen it so long ago. I've probably forgotten, and that's why I'm feeling like this guy is so familiar. So yeah, probably it is something like that. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. No. Okay, so this was a fun episode, I have to say. Like we actually saw more of Fujiko and her, like her capabilities. So we begin with Fujiko in Japan, and obviously Rupan getting ready to go somewhere, and Fujiko, like it was like it kind of got off in a weird place, and we get to know later on that it was actually Fujiko found Goemon over there. Obviously, that was not Goemon, but like that. After that cut, we get the phone call, and Rupan is informed that Fujiko has been captured. Now, like I said, I knew that, like I had the feeling that again she was playing some kind of a trick here, because she's done this so many times before, where like someone called Rupan and was like, oh, Fujiko is in trouble, or Fujiko is taken hostage. Come to this place at this time with this thing, and you'll get Fujiko back. And as he does that, by the end of it, we realize that Fujiko was also in on this, and she also tricked Rupan. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not trusting her unless and until I myself am confirmed that she's actually in trouble. So, and turns out it was actually what I suspected, you know. So Rupan goes to Japan and the goes to wait a minute. What was he asked to buy? Steal? Um, the Japanese Da Vinci Gennai Hiraga. Wait, Gennai Hiraga. Gennai Hiraga. Hiraga Gennai. Japanese polymath. And Ronin of Edo period. Gennai was a pharmacologist, student of Rangaku, physician, author, painter, inventor, well known for his Erekiteru, electrostatic generator, thermometer, Kakanpu. Oh, so he's an inventor. Oh, that's why Japanese Leonardo da Vinci. Okay, understandable. So we need to they need to steal a doll, like a automaton doll, I'm guessing. So we'll steal that doll and bring it to the wisteria room in the Sakuraya in Nekomachi. And you'll be alone. Okay, so there you go, that was the task. So Rupan goes to that place, and like I said, this whole scene was so suspicious. Number one, the lady who said that, oh, Rupan has actually sent like a letter, that lady, I was like, wait a minute, Rupan doesn't send letters like this. It was like a plain white piece of paper with something written on it. I'm like, what the hell? Rupan doesn't do this. Rupan either gives like out a card, or if it's actually in letter format, there's always that logo in the end with that face, with Rupan's face. I'm like, this is obviously fake. What the hell is this? What actually I don't understand here is, at that moment I did not know that was not Zenigata. I thought it was actually Zenigata. What actually I don't understand is, why did Rupan actually not feel this suspicious? Because he never sent a letter. Like, whose letter is that then? Why didn't he feel that like something was wrong here? I don't understand that part. You know, I'm guessing he was probably at because he was at a rush. He probably did not pay much attention. He just quickly went in and grabbed the thing and went away. So yeah, because there was like a 5-hour time limit or something. I'm guessing it's something like that. Otherwise, this was very suspicious. And that was not Zenigata, that was Rupan himself. So as soon as he sees someone saying like, oh, Rupan sent a letter to me, and Rupan would definitely think like, oh, I didn't send anyone any letter. What the hell is this? What's going on over here? This is like a trap. So this would have went through his head, I feel like. He either realized it and just let it go because, you know, he wanted to get the thing as soon as possible, either that, or he was in so much of a rush that he did not properly register the whole thing. I'm guessing it's the former, because he probably realized like something is fishy here, but you know what, I don't care, I just get my thing and get out of here. As long as that goes well, I'm fine with anything. I'm guessing it was something like that. Either way, like I said, this whole thing was so suspicious. First of all, the letter, no one, like Rupan doesn't send a letter like that. And then after that, we get to see Zenigata go in, and he kind of when like Rupan's inner thing came out, like when she grabbed his hand, he was like, oh, okay, I'll help you out. I actually have been multiple times fooled by this, because I don't know why, but even after seeing this, I didn't realize it was Rupan. I should have realized. This happened before as well, another time, where it was clearly obvious that it was Rupan because he acted like that. But I don't know why, but I did not, I never thought it was Rupan. Again, here as well, like Zenigata is professional, especially in these type of situations. So him acting like that would be a big giveaway. But still, I did not realize here as well. Either way, another thing is like he's like making weird puns here, which is also another big giveaway. Like Zenigata never does that, especially in serious situation like this. When they go to the place, and then with the like the, what do you call it, the bookcase, he takes a book out, a secret compartment opens. He says, "Karakuri no naka no karakuri," which is such a such a pun, which I think in translation it kind of loses its meaning. In translation, it's he's like here it says, so the marionette is inside the marionette, which doesn't make any sense. He says in Japanese, he says karakuri no naka ni karakuri. I'm guessing obviously karakuri has two meanings here. The first karakuri is obviously the contraption he was talking about, you know. So contraption is also called karakuri in Japanese, I think, as far as I know. And a marionette is also called karakuri. Basically, what he tried to say here is, I think, so the marionette is inside the contraption, like the contraption being the secret compartment. And in Japanese, it translates as karakuri no naka no karakuri, which is obviously a pun at this, like, you know, in this thing. So there's a little, I'm guessing, a translation miss here, where it was written that a marionette is inside the marionette, which makes no sense. It should be, so the marionette is inside the contraption, you know. But if they translate it like that, the whole pun loses its meaning, you know. So it was a like complicated situation like this. I'm guessing that's why they left it as the marionette is inside the marionette. So yeah, so karakuri here, two meanings. One is contraption, one is the marionette in itself. So that was the whole pun. I didn't realize at that moment that why is Zenigata making these weird puns. He never does that in serious situations like this. This was another such a big giveaway where I should have realized this was not Zenigata, but I didn't. I don't know why. And he grabs the thing, and at the final moment when he takes off his, you know, like his mask, I was like, oh god, yeah, he got me. Like, I realized at that moment that this is like, this is a whole like a full thing trap. Lupin quickly goes in, and you know, like Fujiko's there, and Fujiko's like, oh, I won the bet, and she's like, here we go, Goemon is here, and we a previous night we made a bet that will Lupin bring me the marionette or not. And obviously Lupin is like, what the hell, like, you know, like Goemon is not supposed to be here, Goemon is in Rome. And Fujiko's like, what? And there he takes out his disguise, Akechi Holmes Kosuke, he's the detective, and the whole marionette was also a trap. Not only that, the other two characters that we saw before in the Sakuramachi, you know, the inn, they were also Akechi's partners. So my god, here Lupin tries to run away and just jump out by using the chandelier as a support. Unfortunately, so many people are there that the chandelier breaks down, and they grab Lupin, capture Lupin and Fujiko as well. So Akechi captured Lupin, and obviously Akechi, we can see he's very prideful, and, you know, like, what can I say, like kind of like a, you know, like, oh, I'm the best, that type of thing, narcissistic, I guess you could say. So he's like, ha, I captured Lupin, and he's like, oh, Fujiko was the perfect bait for this. And I have to say, yeah, Fujiko did get a little bit, what can I say, played over here, you know, like this was like a full on, like, you know, disrespect. Like she was used here completely to get Lupin here, which is true. But at the same time, him underestimating Fujiko at that moment was like one of the biggest mistakes he could have made. Where, like, what the hell are you thinking? Like, first of all, the reason why he was able to capture Lupin was because of Fujiko. It was not his own capabilities. He just used someone, tricked someone, and you know, like that's how they were able to capture Lupin. Right? Like, you know, in a full on, like, in a head-on-head confrontation, obviously he would have lost. So not only that, he's just making fun of Fujiko, even though Fujiko was the one who brought Lupin here, and he's like, oh, I'm the one who, like, you know, was able to trick you guys. So the first part, obviously, I agree that, yeah, Fujiko kind of was played over here. She was used, completely manipulated to get Lupin here. And but the whole thing after that, where he's completely underestimating Fujiko, was obviously one of the biggest mistake that anyone can make. You know, like the first things someone should realize is never underestimate your opponents. You know, like this guy fails in realizing that in itself. So that in itself makes him as a failure as a detective. Like, especially because he's a detective, he should never underestimate his opponents, and he fails at that only. So there you go. He is, yeah. Now Fujiko's like, obviously Fujiko was insulted here. She was like, you know what, yeah, I'm going to get you. and she runs away here, and he's like, ah, fine, let Fujiko run away. Look, I don't care. Like those are like like those scrubs. I don't care about them. We've got the actual thing here, Lupin. So yeah, there you go. Now Fujiko runs away and goes to like a broken down temple, and Goemon comes in, and Goemon is like, yeah, like obviously Goemon came here because Lupin was captured, but he's like, oh, I just came here because I wanted, a little bit of a smoke. I missed this pipe. And then we get to know that Zenigata is also a little bit pissed off, because he has been trying to capture Lupin for so long, and Lupin just got captured that easily. Obviously, again, this was because of Fujiko. Like he would have easily, like he wouldn't, in no way he would have been captured that easily. Like Fujiko's greed actually was just, yeah. So but you know what, I guess this was not Fujiko's fault as well, because Fujiko thought she was playing a bet with Goemon. So yeah, it was not as if, you know what, yeah, I take that back. Like I don't think it was like, yeah, yeah, she just made a little bit of a mistake where she thought she was playing it with Goemon, but Goemon was in Rome, so she did not realize that. Yeah, I take that back. This episode, Fujiko was not at fault here that much if you think about it that way. But anyways, at least like this didn't happen because Fujiko was cooperating with some organization and trying to betray Lupin. This was plainly they were trying to play a bet, and turns out the unfortunate situation is the person who she played the bet with was not Goemon, but actually some other person in disguise. Okay, so either way, next we get to see that Zenigata is here, and he is like, all right, we are going to take Lupin with us now to the police station, and thank you for cooperating. He's not happy at all, like Lupin he takes Lupin inside, and he's like, yeah, he's not at all convinced, and he's not just he's not happy at all because Lupin has been captured so easily. For a moment I actually thought here that maybe Zenyatta was actually cooperating with Fujiko and Goemon or something, Fujiko and Jigen or something, but yeah, it turns out that was not the case. What was so weird about this scene? The helper of Goemon, Zenigata, was so suspicious. Like, who the hell is that? Like a this big beard with like a cap that's like covering half of his face. That's such a big bait. Like, I thought that was someone in disguise. Apparently not. That was no one. That was just a random police officer. And for a moment I actually thought that is maybe this Zenigata is actually the imposter, someone else, Fujiko or something. Akechi also thought of that, and Akechi went and tried to kind of pull his face, see if there's a disguise, and Zenigata's like, what the hell? And he's just pissed off. He's like, Lupin, what the hell is this? You got captured by this guy here, and this amateur here, like oh god, and he's like let's go, and they go away. And it was so funny that they actually used reverse psychology here. They made Fujiko, Fujiko was in disguise, and her hands were tied and everything. She was in the toilet, and she was in Zenigata's disguise. So obviously if you see someone like that, automatically you're going to think the other person is the imposter. That's what Akechi thought. Akechi was like, oh, I was correct, like that one was the imposter. But there was still one thing that was bothering me so much. I was like, if he was the imposter, why did the disguise not come off? He pulled on his cheeks very hard, and it still did not come out. I'm like, what type of disguise are they using that it doesn't come off even if you pull like that? Is like a new type of a disguise or something? But then it clicked. When they kind of got in the police car, and they were going and following the truck, and even when they came close to the car, the tank thing, And when they were like knocking on Zenigata's window, and he was like, "Oh, look, something is happening." Zenigata was surprised. That is where it clicked. I was like, okay, the Zenigata in that tank seems too oblivious to anything. So I'm pretty sure that's the original one. So that would automatically mean that the one with them in the police car is the imposter Zenigata. It's probably Fujiko, So I was like, oh, so they actually played the whole reverse psychology thing here, where they made Fujiko look like Fujiko put under disguise and made herself look as the victim, as Zenigata, so that the suspicion automatically falls on the other Zenigata, the real Zenigata. That's how they play. She played the whole situation, and and as soon as I realized, I'm like, oh my god, this is going to get messy. And Zenigata comes down, the real Zenigata comes down and sees what's happening behind the whole thing. And they go and grab Zenigata and the police officer. And Akechi is like, haha, I got you. Just a sec. Now, he's trying to pull off his disguise. Nothing is happening. Zenigata's like, you idiot, what the hell are you doing? Now, the imposter Zenigata, that is Fujiko, gets in, opens Lupin's binds, and just runs away with him. They get in the tank and just drive off. This was such a this was such an embarrassment. Like, they got away from under their noses. Like, obviously Zenigata is not at fault here. The one at fault here is obviously Akechi. But such an embarrassment. Oh my god. Like, Fujiko was beside Akechi the whole time. And not only that, they stopped the real Zenigata, grabbed Lupin and ran away with the tank. Like, such an embarrassment. This was like, I feel like this was like one of the biggest embarrassments that anyone can get. And Akechi was the one who, like, fell for it. Like, this is a disgrace. Like, my god. And obviously, like, they are off with the tank, and then there was like the whole chase scene where they're trying to chase them out and catch them. And Akechi is like taking things in his own hands now, like blowing up bridges. And as soon as he was trying to blow up the bridge, obviously Jigen is there waiting for them, just shot the whole thing out. And but still, like, he brings up like a cannon and starts shooting. The tank was just completely destroyed. The whole upper section just went away. And it was kind of flying, like in the back side. Zenigata fell down in the middle of the road. And like, it was an intelligent decision for Fujiko to actually press the brake so that the thing comes out and it makes like a ramp. And they like went out of the whole scenario, the kind of place, using the ramp as like a little thing. And they run away, obviously. We realize Akechi is actually bald. His beautiful prized hair is actually fake. I love how the guy with the the detective cap, he's like, Mr. Akechi, where are you? Where are you? And Akechi is just there like holding his head. And he's like, I'm not perfect like this at all. And Zenigata comes in, and Zenigata's like, yeah, we underestimated our opponent. Our biggest mistake was to underestimate Fujiko. And Fujiko's like, I'm not coming to Japan after this at all. But Lupin is like, stop, look. And they look at Mount Fuji, and I'm guessing that was Mount Fuji. And yeah, Fujiko's like, maybe it's not that bad after all. Drive off. Then they drive off. God, this was funny. This was a good episode. So yeah, that was it. That was my reaction to Lupin the Third Part 4, episode number 20 and 21. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week with 2 more episodes of Lupin the Third Part 4. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.